Hello, Mark Liebel here from No More Change Recovery Church. Our meeting is Friday evenings at 7:30. We are located 316 Dorn Road in Pendale, PA 19047. And again, our meeting time is 7:30. Man, it's a judgment-free zone, and it's geared towards those with addictions, hang-ups, and hurts. I would encourage you to check it out. But today's I'm here with the Daily Inspire for the 24th of March, and we're looking at investing in resting. Okay, and our overall theme for this week is the word surrender. So we kind of unpack that in different ways. So our verse for today is Matthew 11:28, and then Jesus said, "Come to me, all who are weary and carry heavy burdens, and I will give you rest." So this week again, we're looking at surrender. Yesterday we kind of looked at discovering God gives us tools, all the tools needed to surrender. And today we're going to kind of unpack the process of surrender and what that may look like. So this is a very popular verse. "Come to me, all who are weary and carry heavy burdens, and I will give you rest." This is a very popular verse. It's a well-known verse for many of us, and if you don't know it now, you kind of know it now, right? It's "Come to me, all weary and carry burdens, I'll give you rest." Who doesn't want to find rest when we have burdens, right? When we're weary and when we're tired, man, we need rest. We need to get rest, and sometimes we can go through a journey or a process where we're going through. Maybe if you're in recovery or you're fighting some other affliction or whatever it is, it's hard. It's a journey. It's you get tired along the way. All right, and so we see this popular verse. It says, you just kind of, we want to print it out and stick it on the fridge, right? But Jesus beckons us to come to Him to find rest for our heavy burdens and refreshment for our weary souls. And so go to Him and come to Him in prayer, to come to Him and to Jesus, go to Jesus and talk to Him about all our burdens that we have. Jesus is telling us, come to Him with all that stuff, right? Whatever that may be, and we will find rest and peace, and our burdens will be lifted, all right? When we seek after Him and hang out with Jesus. Man, that's some awesome promises. The other day I was burdened and tired from, I'm a pancreatic cancer journey. I have a mass the size of a golf ball in my pancreas. I've been through 6 months of chemo, 34 back-to-back treatments of radiation with the hopes of shrinking my tumor to make me ready for surgery. I'm kind of borderline right now, right? So I started this journey. They're supposed to be shrinking this thing down, all this chemo, radiation, all this stuff was going zapping this thing, and all these chemicals going in my body. And so, I was done all of that today. That was the day. I'm coming down now. Got a CAT scan, go in to see the doctor. This is the day where I get the news when we want to schedule my surgery, get this thing out of me, right? The report wasn't as what I hoped to be. It was like basically didn't shrink far enough away from the veins yet, the portal veins, which means it put me back in the back seat of well, you're not a candidate for surgery right now phase. Praise God, it wasn't a solid no, but it wasn't a solid yes either. So I'd have to get some other surgeons to look at my veins and see if they can move them. I had to go get another CAT scan, and so the process is still open, man. But this was kind of a sucker punch in my gut, man. My mortality was even moved closer to my eyeballs, right? So man, it was just that was it, man. That's what it was like, and I was hit hard and furious. My burden bag, man, it was overloaded and it was ripping at the seams. All right? But knowing Bible a little bit, I went to Jesus and cried out to Him, right? After I had my little pity party for a little bit. But it wasn't easy, man. Because I went to Him with anger mixed with pity mixed with disbelief, and then and the disbelief moving into doubt about Jesus' loving, healing power. I was like, come on, God, what's going on here? It was still, and it was difficult, man. It was still difficult to do that. It was hard to press through that pain, I still went. It was very difficult. Eventually, my tears became tears of joy to my Jesus. The physical burden of the cancer still remained, but my spirit was lifted. We see in Matthew 11:29, take my yoke upon me. You let me teach you, because I am humble and gentle at heart, and you will find rest for my souls. For my yoke is easy to bear, and my burden I give you is light. As you can see, there is a cost in following Jesus. There will be a burden of obedience, among other things. In my situation, I was under a burden. I had to surrender all this stuff to God. I had to surrender, and I wanted to be angry. I wanted to have the pity, man. I wanted justice, man. Life was unfair. After all, Lord, I serve you, man, for the kingdom. I have this nonprofit that helping those in addictions, and look at all you do for the kingdom. You know what my God said to me in response to that? God spoke to my spirit and says, my child. No, my child, look at what all I've done for you. And with that, man, the floodgates opened up, man, and that's it, man. I fell to my knees, and he lifted that burden. And I realized all he's done for me. Pay whatever price you need and push through. Push through the pain, but go. Push through the pride. No worries, Jesus will receive you. Yes, there is a cost. But what you and I receive is abundantly more. Love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon.